So what was your takeaway from this game and kind of the struggles that you had offensively again against Stanford?
Well, I mean, Stanford plays percentages. They pack the paint. They force you into your weaknesses, and I think they made Arie really work to take pull-up jumpers, which is a really hard shot with congestion. It wasn't easy. I think that for us, we needed some other people to be able to score. I think when we're getting Arie to take 24 shots, it's hard. It's hard because it's first of all it's fatigue. It's hard to do that and to go press the ball the whole time. The other thing is just we need some other like productivity. I think that Sam did a really good job staying aggressive, but I think with the way she played, we need to get her more than 9 shots. I think that they made us pay for the little mistakes, and we talked about that as a team. We don't think we played our best game, but they make you do that. They make you play ugly, and they make you play to your weaknesses. So I think that if we would have we were getting stops, but then we couldn't go score. So I think just the little things, being a little more efficient. The free throw box that we missed leads to a 3. Then we had times in transition we fumble the ball. So like all those little things, they're too good. Those little mistakes, they make you pay all the time. And I think we, forced them into some tough shots, but they forced us into really low percentage shots also. They're a good team.
How concerning is it that these last 2 games and you're getting towards March and you're relying so much on Arie? And I know that was something you were hoping you didn't have to do this season. And what do you have to do to get those other players involved, like you mentioned?
A lot of them have to, step up and be productive. I think that, a lot of times, we're looking for Arie or, Arie sometimes was taking some quick shots. We just can't win that way. So I think there's a combination of things. People have to be aggressive. And then when you're aggressive, we gotta hit shots. I think Sam was hot. We kept on looking for a first half, but then I think, we got to get Kate a little bit more touches, which is hard because they're bigger inside. So we were trying, they're blocking our shots. It was hard for the post. I think that, probably a more aggressive, Helena Pollo in 29 minutes, 3 shots. But some of that's when they're open, they got to take the shots. They got to look for them because they spread the floor. So I think a combination of running offense a little faster, not taking quick shots in 15 seconds, and being aggressive. We have to.
And it seems like you did find a groove there when you were running Arie off the ball a little bit. Is that something also that you can see yourself doing a little bit more moving forward?
Not if we can't execute when we do that. So sometimes we do that, it works, but then sometimes we have a tough time executing when I do that. So it's sometimes a catch-22. I think Shayna gave good minutes, but it was really difficult to play Shayna and Bendu together because then they're just really heavy in the paint. So sometimes that's hard. So trying to play Shayna at the 1 with 2 shooters, and it's good to run Arie off the ball a little bit, but just finding the right combinations with certain lineups that we had tough time scoring and a tough time defending. So I think that we just have to play better. We can't beat the number 4 team in the country and shoot 24% from the 3. And I mean, if you look at our 2-point field goals, 31% from the 2, those are, you can't beat a good team like that. And then 9 for 14 from the free throw line. We have to be, 10 for 21. We have to be 25 for 50. Like it's just, or 25 for 55. We need to shoot around 40% from the 2. 38% from the 3, and we need to be 85% from the free throw to beat a good team. We can't have these stats to beat a good team.
Michelle Smith, go ahead. Michelle, you're on mute again.
I got you. It's all confusing up here at the top of the bleachers. Adia, playing them late in the season, how beneficial is it to see exactly how far of a gap you need to close in the next 10 days or so? I mean, if you're going to want to win a tourney title, you may have to go through them, and to play them this late and see what level they're playing at and what level you guys need to play at. How helpful is that?
Very helpful. I think, us hitting some more shots, minimizing a couple of our mental mistakes, like going under on shooters. I mean, that's the difference in the game. So I think cutting down those mental mistakes, I think we can play with anybody. I think they're capable. I think we showed at periods we can beat them. But they're really good. We have to play well. We can't have a lot of mental mistakes and little lapses or lulls of 5-6 minutes without scoring. So I think that we have to catch our stride. Our last 2 games have not been the best, but Stanford's really good. They're like an offensive machine. They have size inside and athleticism. So we have to be able to shoot the ball, and we have to be able to box out and stop the ball in transition. Those were some of the areas that we struggled in tonight. And when you don't do those things, they make you pay. And luckily, they were only 36% from the three, because they've missed some 3-point shots that they typically make. So we just have to play better to beat the Stanfords. We may be okay in the Pac-12 beating the lower teams with these stats, but we don't beat the number 4 team in the country, which I think Stanford's even better than that. We don't beat a team like that with the performance we played. But I thought defensively we were solid at times. It's just the mistakes, and I think certain lineups really struggled. But we're capable of playing better. Aerie doesn't usually miss. She doesn't usually go 0 for 6 from the 3, and doesn't usually miss so many shots.
Everyone.
So it's got to play better.
Javi Morales?
Thanks, Dia.
With Helena and Shayna, is it a confidence thing or lack of experience thing with them right now? It just seems like they're at one point Helena passed up an open 3-pointer late in the game. Can you comment about their confidence right now, their confidence level?
I mean, Helena should be confident. She's one of our best 3-point shooters. She's shooting over 40% from the 3, so she should be confident just with that. I don't know why there's hesitation. I thought she was doing really well on the boards, got some tough boards. I know her and Sam collided, but Sam and Helena have to be aggressive for us to win games. They spread the floor. They're great shooters. Helena's more the shooter. She attacked the basket, finds people. We need her to be aggressive. But I thought that she was able to do other things. I mean, for her to have 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, no turnovers wasn't bad. But in a game like this where they congest the paint, we have to have her hit shots to just loosen them up. So I don't know if it's a confidence or maybe just she didn't feel good at that moment, but she needs to feel good because we need her to shoot. And I think Shayna just getting into a rhythm. I think, just running the team when she's in the game. We want to make sure we need to not hold the ball so much. But we're talking that we're working with Shayna on that. And I don't think she played bad. I think just some of the lineups and it was just difficult today. We just needed more shooting on the floor.
And you guys have still won 7 of your last 8 games. You're going to finish second in the Pac-12, it looks like. And you played Stanford more competitive. Yet you feel kind of that you guys can do a lot more. What does that say about the program, how far that's gone at this point in the season?
Well, we've gotten better. We definitely are better from the last time we played Stanford, but we're not where we need to be. So we know we're capable of playing better. We know we're capable of doing more, and our expectations and standards are high. When I look at the stat sheet, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with getting out rebounded in the second half. I'm not happy with shooting 24% from the 3 or 31% from the 2. That's not what we do. 9 for 14 from free throws. You can't beat good teams like that. And when I look at the stat sheet, the thing I am happy with is, turnovers, forcing them to 16 turnovers. I think that's good. Keeping them at 36%, could have done a little bit better. But there are some bright spots in this, but, the glaring things to me are points in the paint, 24-10. They have 9 second chance points, 6 fast break points. We don't usually give up fast break points. So those little things, and it was points in the paint off Lexi curling, getting to the rim. It was back cuts. It was post play. So, the mental part, the mental things I'm not satisfied with. Like, for instance, they're in the bonus. We can't foul, 30 feet from the basket. Like, those are the small things that matter. And those are discipline things. So we just have to get better and smarter. And we will. We're not going to play like this. We'll play better. But Stanford's also really good, and they made us play bad.
Jay Gonzalez?
You guys still have another game against ASU to get ready for the tournament and stuff. So how do you, with so much that was at stake at this game, what do you do as a coach to make sure that there's not a hangover to this and that the players are right for, getting set to, take on ASU and then go to the tournament?
Yeah. So for me, I don't think there's a lot at stake for the game. I think there was a lot at stake today. This was a big game, but for me, like ASU, it's a game we should win. But it is your rival, and it's games against your rival. There's a lot. If you look across the country, there's a lot of upsets. But I think that if we are the team we're supposed to be, that's a game we should win. Is it hard? Yeah. Is it there? Yeah. But everything's hard this time of year. So I think that we have to play better. We have to shoot the ball better. We have to finish better. We can't have the mental mistakes. And I think we should win the game. And I told the team we didn't have the pressure. Like, this is uncharted territory for us. If we could have won tonight, we had a chance to win the conference. But if not, we probably will have opportunity to face Stanford again in the Pac-12 tournament. So we were going to finish second, if we take care of business and beat ASU. And I think we've worked really hard to get where we're at. I mean, if you look a couple of years ago, we were chosen to finish last. So I think we've came such a long way. So it wasn't our pressure. It was a little bit more pressure on them because they had, they won multiple times. So to stay on top is really hard. I wish we would have just performed a little bit better. But I guess what I'm happy about with our team is we fought. We didn't give up. We were going. We were playing hard. Things weren't falling. We were making mistakes, but we were trying. And I think that's the thing. They were playing with passion and, didn't hang their heads when we took punches. So those are things I'm proud about because that's who we are and that's my team,
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.